My role today is kind of simple, and it is to honor and acknowledge some people who have supported all of you on the journey that has gotten you to this significant milestone in life. As we go through today's program, you will hear from individuals who represent various groups in the community that have done a great deal to support you over the last 17 or 18 years. They represent the ingredients that has made this an extraordinary community, a community that has equipped you with the skills, the appreciations, and the values that you need to go on to the next phase in your life. Before I go a step further, though, I'd like you to join me in giving a huge round of applause to Mr. Carl Gibbert and the 200-plus musicians who did such a great job today. Your journey through the Farmington school system began on a hot, steamy, late summer day in 1998. For many of you, it started at a bus stop where you and your parents and maybe your grandparents were there nervously waiting for that bus to arrive for the first day. There was probably somebody in the crowd holding one of those big old clunky video recorders that people used to have to record that special moment. During the next 13 years, your accomplishments and successes have been nurtured through the efforts of a wide variety of people, the representatives of whom I will introduce shortly. These are representatives of this community that has done so much for you. Joining us first are the 7 members of the Farmington Board of Education. These men and women have been the vigilant guardians for the public good. They've helped us maintain a climate of high expectations, a commitment to innovation, and an undying set of efforts designed to reach each and every child. I always call them the best Board of Education in the state of Michigan. I'd like to introduce them. Please hold your applause until they all are standing. First, Frank Reed, Board President. Linda Enberg, Vice President. Gary Sharp, Secretary. Jackie Inch, Treasurer. Bobby Feldman, Trustee. Priscilla Briette, Trustee. Kathleen Webb, Trustee. And now, please join me. You're also here because of the efforts of the 1,700 men and women who work for the Farmington schools. Throughout your 13 years, you have been guided and taught by teachers, administrators, and support staff who are simply spectacular. Since arriving at North Farmington, you've worked with a wonderful group of teachers, counselors, and support people. Many of them are here today as a tribute to you, and I would like to ask all the members of the faculty to stand and please be recognized. Also important in your success have been the contributions of a talented, energetic, and enthusiastic administrative team. They've been there to serve as your cheerleaders, as your motivators, and sometimes as your constructive critics. They've shared your excitement, your disappointment. They've participated in a wide variety of your activities in academics, music, arts, sports, and all those other great parts of high school life. So please join me now, and again hold your applause, in recognizing your principal, Mr. Rick Jones, assistant principals Dr. Ron Jones, Miss Linda Fox, and your senior class sponsor, Mr. Dave Finney. We are indeed privileged to be part of a school system that has all of these ingredients: Board of Education, faculty, staff, and administration. But the success of this school district is in a very large part due to the efforts of the parents of the students that are graduating today. This is a community that values reaching each and every child. It values high expectations. And it's a community made up of parents like yours. Their support took many forms over the years. Yes, they were there with you on that first day of kindergarten. They were at the 4th grade science fair. They were at your first instrumental concert in 5th grade, your first middle school athletic event, ninth grade orientation. They've attended 13 years of parent-teacher conferences and a whole range of activities in the last 4 years that you've been involved in. Their support was also there when you faced all of those tough growing up issues. They knew the right words to say when you faced the inevitable disappointments related to losing a friend, not attaining a goal, or suffering an agonizing defeat. But they were also there during those great times of exhilaration, when your braces were removed, when you got your driver's license, or when you finally became a senior member of band or orchestra or one of the sports teams or any number of other activities. All in all, they have been your constant cheerleaders, and graduates, I would like you to join me in a round of applause for your parents. But we also know there's more than that even. It's a community that truly, truly cares. Earlier this year, many of us, parents, school staff, and some students, were part of a series of workshops put on by the Search Institute from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Search Institute has made it its business to identify those developmental assets that are present in healthy adults. And as they spoke with us, they identified the kinds of things that parents can do, schools can do, religious organizations can do, civic government can do to promote healthy lifestyles and success among young people. Those assets include such things as feeling valued by the community, having a family that sets appropriate standards of conduct and monitors the whereabouts of students, having friends that model responsible behavior, spending time each week developing artistic talents, athletic talents, and other extracurricular activities. And healthy people who have these assets believe that they have control over their lives and they are optimistic about their future. The accumulation of these assets represented in these young people here today says a lot about a community's strengths. So for sure, ladies and gentlemen, you are the product of a lot of people who have made a lot of contributions to get you to this point. Unfortunately, in many parts of our country, this isn't always the case, and I would commend to you a piece that presents a stark counterpoint to the picture I just painted. It's Jonathan Kozol's new book, Ordinary Resurrections, which was the result of 6 or 7 years that he spent in the South Bronx studying elementary, middle, and high school children. And what he discovered when these assets were missing was simply chilling. He discovered, for example, in a high school in the South Bronx, that of the 2,000 students, 1,200 of whom are freshmen, only 90 make it to the 12th grade and maybe 30 or 40 graduate. He discovered that the city spends $64,000 a year to incarcerate a young man in Rikers Island and $90,000 to incarcerate a high school-age student in a new juvenile facility, while it spends $5,000 on a first grader. His point is that there's something very wrong with that. So what's my point? Why on earth am I coming here and introducing in this celebration of accomplishments a note of pessimism? What I'm really saying is that you, the class of 2001, have the opportunity to join me in being outraged by some of those differences, to join us in saying that we can't let another generation not have many of the privileges that you have, and that there must be things that all of us can do. So what can you do? Well, as you go on to college or work, you can do what you can to create public opinion that says all American children are our children and are entitled to basic rights. You can become politically active toward that or other causes. You can volunteer to help in an urban school or a related endeavor. And I hope, sitting among the 240 or so of you, there are some who will decide to pursue a career in teaching and maybe teaching in an urban school. From what I've seen, as I've gotten to know you over the 8 years that I've been in this district, you are indeed the products of a community that cares. I believe you have already achieved many of the 40 developmental assets that the Search Institute says are important. And I believe you are willing to do whatever it will take to create a better future for all Americans, not just those of us privileged to be here today. So, on behalf of everybody who's been part of the 2,500 school days since you began kindergarten on that hot August morning, we wish every single one of you the very best. Congratulations, class of 2001. And now it's my pleasure to introduce your class president, Mr. Dan Gosrin.
There's only us, there's only this. Forget regret, or life is yours to miss. This quote has been adopted by the class of 2001 as the words that should represent who we are, where we have been, and where we will go. It is only fitting that I refer to these words as I represent our class of graduation, for their meaning is much more poignant than a simple carpe diem. The power in this quote lies in where it comes from, Jonathan Larson's musical Rent. The story of Rent can be summed up in one sentence as a community of friends celebrating life in the face of death and AIDS at the turn of the millennium. As we too commemorate our lives and accomplishments as we cross the threshold into adulthood, we have chosen to take with us these ideas of celebrating who we are in the face of hardship and adversity and having no regrets because we have lived each of life's opportunities to the fullest. Today is our day to celebrate the men and women we've become. It is the culmination of our 12-year journey, from reading groups to World Lit, Foursquare to conference championships, world history, home economics, biology, and psychology. We wore our costumes on Halloween. We passed out one Valentine to each member of the class, and our mothers sent in treats to share on her birthday. While all this seems to be in the distant past, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my mother for sending in cupcakes to my calculus class in honor of my 18th birthday. It's these memories of our education and of our friendships that have become part of us. It is through these memories that we've learned who we are, learned what we believe in, and learned how to express ourselves. Whether it be in song or paint, in laughter or the written word, we have found ourselves and are sharing ourselves with others. Today is our day to celebrate what we will do tomorrow. It is our self-awareness that will allow us to be active and demanding citizens. And it is our knowledge that will help us combat AIDS, cancer, and any other injustice Mother Nature might deal us. What will our world be like? Will our children be as gentle and loving as the ones our parents raised? Will we read to them? Will they play nice? Will their schools be safe? Will their homes? No matter how distant the question may seem, the answers are with us today as we celebrate who we are and our ability to make a difference in our community. Our celebration is also the abundance we have. We are fortunate not to know hunger or cold and to be equipped with one of the finest educations the country can provide. Our good fortunes are a credit to the hard work of our parents and the dedication of our teachers, the freedoms our country provides, and the grace our Creator has bestowed upon us. First, our parents, who have given us their all and more. For me, there's no greater testament to a parent's love than asking for their help with a fundraiser. And they've always been there for me, from washing cars to hauling truckloads of fir trees from Alpena. For many more of us, the success of our sports programs, music programs, and our senior all-night party are just some of the examples of our parents' involvements in the extracurricular activities of raising children. Our teachers, too, should not be forgotten as we celebrate our advancement in life. It is they who have made us understand things we have never known and believe in things we will take with us forever. We are fortunate for the love and opportunity we have been given. This love has been the unseen member of our community for 12 years, and it will continue to walk beside us as we explore uncharted grounds. Our journey, too, has been shaped by the hardships we have endured. Whether it be the violence in Colorado that has challenged our generation, or the tears our collective community has shed over the loss of friends and role models, the heartache and bewilderment these random events has left us with has been the greatest challenge our class has faced. Yet together, we have chosen to dedicate ourselves to moving forward. to taking these challenges and making them part of who we are. Our experiences in high school, from academic to life, have forged in stone the men and women we are and the skills and moral aptitude we will present to the world. So here we are. This is the day our community of friends parts ways and starts over, entering life in America at the start of the millennium. We have the skills and knowledge to be the doctors, lawyers, and musicians we want to be. But more importantly, we have built the kindness and insight to be the citizens, role models, and leaders society needs us to be. Class of 2001, let us go forth and celebrate our lives, celebrate who our parents and teachers and friends have helped us become, and celebrate the strength and dignity with which we will face adulthood. There's only us, there's only this. Forget regret, that life is yours to miss. No other road, no other way, no day but today. Thank you. Before I leave, I'd like to take a moment to recognize an instrumental member of the class of 2001. There's no greater tribute to Raider pride than he, and there is no one more dedicated to North Farmington. Although he was barred from participating in our commencement ceremony due to age requirements and the fact that he already graduated from North once, he's as instrumental a member of our community as anyone. So at this time, I'd like to ask our principal, Rick Jones, to come forward so we can present him with an honorary diploma as a distinguished member of the class of 2001.
Thank you, Dan. It's always the age thing. Dr. Maxfield, Board of Education, Board President, distinguished alumni recipient, faculty, families, and friends. As principal of North Farmington High School, it is my distinct pleasure and honor to present the North Farmington High School graduating class of 2001. To you, the graduates, your faculty is here today to pay tribute to you for the outstanding careers that you have had individually and for the tremendous impact you have made collectively. And as they pay tribute to you, I know that you are aware of the history they represent, the knowledge they incorporate, and the visions they embrace. Today, we have a very special guest with us, a valued member of the North Farmington family, Mr. Bob Winters. As most of you know, Mr. Winters, affectionately known as Bio Bob, retired last year, but due to a battle with a brain tumor, he was unable to be with us at the 2000 graduation. So it is indeed special for us to have Bob and his very lovely wife, Sybil, with us today. Bob, if you would stand up, please. And speaking of retirements, I know you will join me in wishing Godspeed to our two retiring staff members, Sandy Knight in English and Journalism, caretaker for both the school newspaper, the Northern Star, and our highly acclaimed yearbook, Aurora, and Norm Staniszewski in English and Tennis, the founder of Walden Walk, Mr. Stan, the incarnation of Henry David Thoreau himself. As part of this school community for decades, how deeply we appreciate the sacrifices of time and energy that they have made. How deeply we appreciate their rigorous demands on our time and on our scholarship. How deeply we appreciate the memories they create that give us roots, which sustain us as individuals and as an institution. Indeed, how deeply we appreciate our entire teaching staff, whose energy, caring, and commitment impacts the trajectory of our lives. To you, the graduates, please remember that in this audience today are people who count you as the most amazing gift they have ever been given, your parents. You are a mirror for them, for when they look at you, they see the best of themselves. To you, the graduates, please recognize that your parents, indeed all parents, believe that their children can do great things, and that they have thought that from the moment you were born. And no matter how hard you've tried to prove them wrong, that is still how they think of you today. And the really annoying thing is, they are probably right. You are capable of great things. When you fell off the bike, they said, "You'll learn, you can do it." When you struggled in math, they said, "It's beyond me, but you'll learn, you can do it." And now, all over America, as graduates are sent out to face new adventures, parents are still saying, "You'll learn, you can do it," and you can. And as you are in the process of doing it, we hope that your life will be characterized not only by what you do, but by how you do it. And whether life lets you tell time with a Timex or a Rolex, how you spend that time will be your one lasting gift to others. For the lives we lead are often measured by the lives we touch. So class of 2001, we expect great things from you. You'll learn that you can't wave a MasterCard at a lump in the breast, but you may be the one to find the cure. You can do it. You'll learn that you can't use a Discover card to end illiteracy, but you may be the one whose brilliant teaching inspires a child to read. You can do it. You'll learn that your visa can't eradicate ethnic cleansing, but your efforts might bring about the most important changes yet in human rights. You can do it. And you'll learn that the only thing that is really yours is your body, your spirit, and your mind, so use them wisely. I imagine one of the scariest things a graduate could ever hear is one day all of this will be yours. I imagine what you'd really like to hear is more like, congratulations, you're on your own, good luck, you'll learn, you can do it, call for help if you need it, and reverse the charges. In closing, you have been a remarkable class, one that championed the ideals of team, one that celebrated opportunities to serve, and one that insisted on heroes, and then became them yourselves. Mr. Reed, members of the Board of Education, I certify that members of the North Farmington class of 2001, sitting before you, have completed all the requirements of the Farmington Public Schools and its Board of Education, and that they should be allowed to graduate today. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Frank Reed, President of the best Board of Education in America.
Good afternoon. I want to bring a special greeting to the North Farmington High School class of 2001. Because if you are a stickler as I am, you must know that you are in fact the first graduating class of the new millennium. I think this is a very compelling reason for striding boldly forward in your life after graduation, and that opportunity is now upon you. I am sure that you realize, as I did when I was on the other side of the podium, that your graduation marks a major milestone in your life. It is a time to realize and reflect upon all the support and love that you've gotten and received throughout your life from the many of the people here in this arena this afternoon. Please join me now in a public thank you to the parents, step-parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, guardians, foster parents who have been important in your lives. Some of the parents here today who are attending a high school graduation for the last time as their youngest child is graduating. We know you have mixed feelings at this juncture. We thank you for your service to your children and to the district. Would those parents whose youngest child is graduating please stand up and be recognized? I am certain that you feel the same sense of satisfaction that I felt as I sat among my classmates, friends who have been a part of all the important moments of your school experience. You are being celebrated today by all of those who wish you all the best in building a life beyond high school. Among those people are the teachers who have made a special impact on education in your life. I hope that you will take time to let them know how they've influenced you. It will mean a great deal to them. Join me now in giving a public and heartfelt thank to all the teachers represented here today. Class of 2001, as you set your sights on the new horizons of your life, most of you are contemplating big things, I'm sure, anticipating major accomplishments because you are setting your goals high and expecting great things, and you should. Yet, if we asked you to respond to a questionnaire in 5 or 6 years, in all likelihood, few of you could say that you have accomplished at that point in your lives all that you had set out to achieve as your goals. Not many of you could respond, for instance, that you've received the Nobel Prize, or become CEO of a major corporation, or awarded the Pulitzer Prize, or any other recognition of high career achievement. It would be sweet if you did, but I really doubt that will happen in 5 or 6 years. So the question that we would ask in a survey like this is, what have you really done? And I'm not necessarily talking about job promotions or professional recognitions or other incremental measurements of success, but what real difference have you made in the world? Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote that all successful people have one thing in common. They are causationists. Causationists, what an interesting word. It defines one who makes things happen. How do things happen? They happen because a person is awake to an opportunity and acts. They are awake to the opportunity to encourage and support a colleague, a child, a friend, or a loved one as they attempt something difficult. They are awake to an opportunity to extend a word of kindness to someone who truly needs some help or someone who merely needs a kind word of encouragement. They are awake to an opportunity to extend themselves in a way they had not been able to previously. These opportunities exist every day and everywhere, but sometimes one has to look for them. So look for the opportunity to pay a compliment or notice someone who works in the background of your life. Notice the person, for example, who empties the trash in your office. They may be a single parent who is working hard to put themselves through school and one day will be your peer or your boss. Notice the techie, the person who helps you figure out why your spreadsheet won't work. They may go on to create a software program that will revolutionize the way people work. Notice the person that fixes your car, drives you in a cab, greets you at a reception desk, serves you on an airplane. You never know when the most important lesson that you learn in your life is taught by someone in a situation where you least expect significant revelation. We learn our lessons where we can, and we make our contributions where we can. In truth, most of us will not be remembered for the masterpiece we painted, the bestseller that we wrote, or the new chemical compound that we've discovered. This happens to a very, very small number of people. Instead, we are remembered for the thousands upon thousands of small kindnesses that we have visited upon our fellow man. Our mark in this world is most often more like the effects of water dripping on a rock, changing it little by little, rather than a cataclysmic event like a volcanic eruption. Not that you are not capable of volcanic-sized achievements, it's only that there are a lot of people out there in this world. And oh, by the way, our 15 minutes of fame have officially been reduced to 12 minutes, 10 seconds. So I implore you to smell the roses, pay attention to the child, compliment the waitress, appreciate your parents, and tell them all of the small kindnesses that you are capable. You need to understand that these deeds, big and small, are truly some of the key contributions you will make in life. You can and must be a causationist, to use Emerson's term. And you have direct knowledge of how this has worked in your own life. You can recall when a kind word, a needed encouragement, a firm directive, or just an arm around the shoulder that got you through a tough time, or spurred you on to new achievements. So now it's your turn. You must step up to the tough task of seeing what needs to be done and having the courage and energy to do it. Winford Rhodes said, "Life's greatest achievement is the continual remaking of yourself so that you know how to live." Life is about remaking yourself. Today is your next opportunity. Good luck. Thank you. And now it is my very great pleasure to pronounce on behalf of the Board of Education and the entire Farmington School District that, by the powers vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2001 of North Farmington High School to be officially graduated.
The Distinguished Alumni Award, initiated at the advent of a new millennium, will be given annually to a graduate of North Farmington High School whose characteristics of heart, mind, and conduct evince a spirit of love and helpfulness for others. The recipient of the second annual Distinguished Alumni Award, Dr. Larry Nasser, class of 1981, epitomizes that criteria. Currently, Larry is a physician in East Lansing, and in addition to his practice, he is an assistant professor in the Michigan State University College of Osteopathic Medicine, teaching in the Department of Family and Community Medicine. He holds degrees from the University of Michigan, Wayne State University, and Michigan State University. Now, Larry, before we go any further, I want you to know how relieved I was to find out that even though you performed surgery on one of today's graduates, and that even though she no longer competes in gymnastics, that she has assured me that it has nothing to do with her surgery. While a student at North Farmington, Larry Nasser served as a trainer for Raider athletic teams, and was so outstanding in everything else that he did, that he was voted the Kathy Seven Award winner in 1981 by his classmates and teachers. Continuing into college, he worked as a trainer in a wide variety of sports. His experience includes football, wrestling, basketball, tennis, gymnastics, and track and field. This interest led to a career path in medicine and involvement with world-class athletes. He is the National Medical Coordinator for USA Gymnastics and has served as team doctor for both the 1996 and 2000 United States Olympic women's gymnastics teams. He is widely published in professional journals and is a frequent speaker at sports medicine conferences. He's also contributed to a number of medical films and videos dealing with injury and training and rehabilitation issues with gymnasts. He's the founder and president of Athletic Medical Technology Incorporated and has invented the Kip Grip and the Cool Hand Saver and the Nassar System Ankle Brace. Dr. Nasser resides in Holt, Michigan with his wife, Stephanie, a physician's assistant. They are expecting their first child in August of this year. It is my special honor and privilege to present the second annual North Farmington Distinguished Alumni Award from the class of 1981 to a true North Star, Dr. Larry Nasser. Larry receives a framed medallion and will have a brick engraved in his honor in Raider Plaza. along with Larry's wife and other family members here today, is his mother, who continues to reside in Farmington Hills. Mrs. Nasser, I don't know if you could stand just so we could recognize you over in the corner. Mrs. Nasser, please know that by honoring your son today, we have brought honor to North Farmington High School.
Thanks, Rick, for that nice introduction. But today's talk is about the class of 2001 in North Farmington High School. Let's hear it, guys, okay? There we go. There we go. I have to make a quick little statement, though, about myself. I'm not a surgeon. I'm a primary care doctor, family practice with a sports medicine specialty. So, Aaron, I know I didn't do surgery on you, but you're going to make it through anyways. But today, I want to talk to you guys about what you've been through. North Farmington brings so much spirit. The faculty here, I look back at Mr. Finney was one of my teachers, and Mr. Winters, when I was in 8th grade, was one of my teachers. I mean, you have an extremely talented staff that have prepared you guys, and it doesn't not matter what you're wearing around your neck right now. It doesn't matter if you have cords, if you've got purple or blue or pink or whatever, you know, how many you have. It doesn't matter what grade point you have. It doesn't matter if you're going to college or not. What really matters is what was just said earlier before me, is that what you do with your life. You can hang up as many medals and as many trophies and as many plaques on your wall, diplomas, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is what you get up in the morning each and every day and do. What matters is if you hold that door open for the elderly person needing assistance. What matters is if you see a piece of garbage on the floor and you might pick it up and throw it away. What you do and how you treat each and every one around you is what really matters. You all have potential right now. Your potential is just beginning. The person who's graduating last in this class can be first. It does not matter. All that matters right now is those awards. They do matter. You celebrate the fact that you worked hard and were able to receive those awards. That's wonderful. And you're going to have more opportunities when you have higher grade points and you go to college. But opportunities don't mean anything unless you walk through that door and do something with them. So I implore each and every one of you to just give it your best no matter what it is that you do. And don't focus on accomplishments as you do on your performance. What you do each and every day. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to keep this short. I've been threatened by my wife that I have to keep this to 10 minutes, so I will try my best. I'm going to tell you a story about 2 different Olympic teams. Part of the reason why I'm here is because of the work that I've done with the Olympics. I'm going to talk about the 1996 team and the 2000 Olympic team. I don't know if any of you followed gymnastics at the Olympic level at all. I mean, it's not football, okay? It's not basketball. But in 1996, we had this team, and it actually was a group of people who weren't very well known at that time. And we decided that we were going to separate ourselves from the rest of the Olympic venue. We stayed in a different university. We stayed at Emory University. We weren't even in Atlanta. We stayed in this converted fraternity house. They had lost their privileges to be a fraternity. But anyways, so we stayed in this fraternity house and we trained away from all the other athletes. No one knew what the American team could do. And in our house, we were told never to say the words, "go for the gold." We were never to say, "let's get that gold medal," or any medal. Anything that came into the house through the mail, any posters or banners, everything had to have medals ripped off of it or censored out. Because we were not there to win a medal in Atlanta. We were there to perform to our best potential. And that's what everyone focused on. To the point that Bella Caroli, who is a known coach, you may know or not have him, and Steve Nuno, who was Shannon Miller's coach, were asked to stand on the sidelines. We did not need their presence because our athletes were that prepared. And we sent out 2 women to be our coaches. It's the first time ever that 2 women leaded an Olympic team out onto the competitive floor. And it was a great honor to see that happen. And when we came out, and they just shined. It was practice. It was the first time that anyone had seen this team, and it was in a practice sold-out facility at the Georgia Dome. The other athletes from the other countries stopped training in the practice gym and came over and watched. I remember watching the Russian team looking at us, and they hit. They were right on time. They didn't care about anything else but performance, and they nailed it. We won because of that practice. That's what turned, the judges were in the stands, everyone was watching, and our potential was met. In 2000, total different story. We stayed again in a separate place. We were at Pinball Ladies College. It was a boarding school for women. But the focus was on, we have to get a medal. We need a medal. Go for it. The focus was on, we need money for gymnastics to survive. We better get a medal so we can keep our sponsors. So the focus in 2000 was on winning a medal to make money. That's what gymnastics at that level was about anyways. When you compete at the Olympics, isn't it about money and medals? Well, the focus strayed away from performance, and there became a lot of bad things that developed out of that. And the team not only did not compete very well, but the team's gonna need some psychotherapy for some while too. I mean, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. So the moral of the story is that forget about the money and the medals, focus on your performance, and the money and medals will come. The awards, the gratification, and it doesn't have to be in material things. It can be what's inside of you, what you gain from performing to your best potential. And that's what I implore all of you to do. So right now, I want to just get a little excitement out of you before I step off the stage. We're going to say go over here and Raiders over here, okay? Let's just get a little bit of voice. I'm tired of seeing some faces that are a little down right now, so let's see it, okay? Over here on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go! Raiders! All right, go! Raiders! All right, never forget where you're from. Never, never, never. That was a little wimpy, guys, but when I still drive by North Farmington, my wife gets sick and tired of me nudging her and saying, I graduated from there, I graduated from there. I still come back every now and then and wander the halls and just see what changes have occurred, because it's a great school, it's a great place that you came from, and don't ever forget it. So congratulations.
Will the members of the class of 2001 please stand? A 1,000 years ago, when Europe was ruled by kings and queens, and knights in shining armor were waging war in the Holy Lands, scholarly traditions were being established by monks and theologians and academics. The origins of the academic cap and gown that today you so proudly wear date back to the 12th century. Since the reign of England's King Henry VIII, individuals that have completed a course of study, as you have completed yours at North Farmington High School, are entitled to wear an academic cap that is known as a mortarboard and a scholarly gown. Together, they indicate both accomplishment and transition. From the cap that you wear dangles a tassel. It is not intended as a mere decoration, but it also has special significance and tradition. The tassel now hangs on the left side of your mortarboard, but to publicly affirm that you are prepared to receive your secondary diplomas, it is now necessary for you to move your tassels to the right side of your cap, and as you perform this act, I ask that you pause and you remember 2 friends and classmates that are not with you today. Julia Glovac and Thomas Stasinopoulos deserve to be a part of this ceremony. And as you transfer your tassel to the right side of your mortarboard, let their memories and their spirits be with you. Seniors, at this time, will you please transfer your tassel to the right side? You may now be seated.
Go our separate ways, but we are bonded by the memory of our days.
song of love, one song of peace, one song to make all our troubles cease. One hymn, one theme, one hope, one dream. Imagine what tomorrow would bring if we all sing one song. If we all learn the words, just think how great the song would be. And if the song is in freedom's key, one voice you hear, so pure, so clear. Just imagine what tomorrow would bring if we all sing one song.
Will the members of the class of 2001 now prepare to receive your diplomas? President of the senior class, Daniel Goshorn. Vice President of the senior class, Nicole Little. Secretary of the senior class, Andrea Coleman. And the treasurer of the senior class, Ethan Goodman. Rebecca Abella. Allison Adams. Natalie Afakanyan. Donna Albakal. Jessica Anastasio. Jeremy Ansbach. Dana Apsel. Joshua Ahrens. Samia Atasi. Stephanie Ayar. Adam Azar. Rachel Barnes. Ryan Baxter. Ashley Beckwith. Rachel Belkin. Jennifer Bindick. Lindsay Benasato. Jason Burlow. Jay Berman. Carmen Bettendorf. Pavan Bhargava. David Billy Jr. Jamie Binder. Melissa Blum. Nima Bolempali. Gregory Boothroyd. Michael Bowman. Andrea Brady. Leah Braunstein. Sean Brickner. David Brown. Jacqueline Burke. Daniel Canvasser. Nicholas Carr. Molly Serrano. Jenny Chin. Amy Chin. Michael Chernish. James Choi. Joyce Chung. Laura Cohen. Stacy Cohen. Christina Colombo. Christopher Copeland. Adam Casola. Kellen Cummings. Alyssa Danzig. Mara Dermer. Rebecca Diedrich. Ian Doherty. Stay right here. The only member of the senior class to have ever served as president of the Student Council for 2 terms in the history of North Farmington High School, Brian Doty. Sarah Douglas. Christopher Duncan. Jordan Dunn. Jennifer Duthie. Jared Elias. Stephanie Ellis. Brandon Engel. Adam Farber. Michael Feldman. Brandon Ferguson. Lauren Fisher. Aaron Fleischer. Kenneth Folkoff. Michael Foon. Elizabeth Gales. Emily Gallopin. Jason George. Ivalina Georgieva. Lindsay Goldfine. Jeffrey Granite. Christina Grasinski. Callan Green. Rajender Pal Griwal. Rachel Grossman. Shalini Gaduri. Gregory Hartman. Marcy Hartman. Andrew Hathaway. Danielle Hazelton. Denise Head. Glenn Hearn. Christy Hendrickson. David Herc. Adam Hertz. Thanks. Lindsay Hillenberg. Laura Herzl. Michael Hoffman. You're here, baby. You okay? Kelly Hogan. Thanks. Courtney Hooper. Armin Hyder. Stephen Jaffe. Daniel Jacob. Joseph Jarges. Sylvia Jones. Joveline Yunchai. Marissa Kalmus. Nicole Camo. Elise Kaplan. Lindsay Kaplan. Michael Kaplan. Samantha Kaplan. Brandon Kaplow. Lori Karkashian. Ariel Katz. Aaron Kaufman. Danielle Kelmigian. Ferdosh Kambata. Yakov Karitan. Constance Kamenea. Jasmine King. Jamie Klein. Justin Koch. Vinay Kandur. And Mary Kosinski.
Mila Kostakovsky. Derek Kozicki. Alyssa Kraft. Melanie Quo. David Quaslow. Michael Lautenbach. Elizabeth Lett. Heather Lewis. Valen Lewis. Brian Lipson. Christine Lowe. Andrew Ludwig. Matthew Lulove. Fadil Mahmood. Beth Mandel. Brian Marion. Keith Marks. Samantha McComb. Jillian McPherson. Kevin Miller II. Rebecca Miller. Boris Millman. Jessica Milosevic. Carl Mintz. Brian Moss. Jason Moss. Anna Muir. Orrin Myers. Kate Nacy. Danielle Navas. Jordan Norris. Basaya Obayan. Patrick O'Connell. Joseph Olstein. Lauren Olette. Matthew Owen. Daniel Panak. Amanda Park. Craig Paskey. Amar Patel. Jamie Patel. Robin Patrawala. Michael Patterson. Shannon Patterson. Jennifer Pierce. Timothy Perry. Daniel Peterman. Jeremy Phillips. Mark Piper. Chelsea Pitch. Amanda Plisner. Paul Polis. Kimberly Purcell. Yara Rogowski. Jessica Ragsdale. Eliza Richardson. Jeffrey Riggin. Erica Rives. Andrew Robbins. Stephanie Roberts. Michael Robinson. Noah Rohela. Susan Rosen. James Rosenblum. Matthew Rosenthal. Stacy Russell. Charles Russman. Lachlan Rycroft. Jacqueline Sabota. Nicole Sachs. Michael Sack. Nicholas Sy. Jeffrey Sallin. Kartik Sangvarepu. Monica Sawa. Tracy Schaldenbrand. David Schellberg. Kristen Schock. Huma Shah. Crystal Sheridan. Julie Schindler. Crystal Shunia. Jennifer Simanovic. Mark Simpson. Eric Singer. Rebecca Singer. Sarah Sinek. Ryan Sklar. Andrew Smith. Tatiana Stameski. Alyssa Stanbridge. Scott Stein. Lindsay Steingold. Lori Stocker. Candace Stokes. Eric Sutton. Gilbert Sy. Stacy Sapanik. Alex Talwar. Jayesh Thawani. Jonathan Thawani. Valeen Topak Bashian. Yuri Umansky. Leah Ventura. Jeffrey Veeder. Catherine Voltz. Scott Warheit. Monica Watha. Kirk Whitelaw. Eric Wilder. Lauren Wool. Iman Yono. Danny Youssef. Chi Sing Arthur Jung.
Lauren Zaltak. Wait a minute, Zakalik. Oh, all right. You know where my thoughts were. Oh, Heather Zabari. Lindsay Zuckerman. And Rachel Zuckman. Michael Zoltak, Jr.